Today I'm going to be making a video similar to one of my previous videos where I compared two MacBooks, but in this video I'm going to be comparing my own MacBook Air to the MacBook Air that I recently got my hands on, which is in fact my school computer. Okay, so take a look at this list that we will be going by to see which computer is actually a better one. Let's get started with the build quality. Here we go. So I'm gonna have to say that the build quality of the Air 1 is pretty terrible. It is so skinny that I feel like I can just bend the whole thing. And I feel like the display can just break off any moment. Though I will say it is super light compared to the other one. Moving on to the Air 2, you can see it is much beefier than the Air 1. It is, first of all, heavier, more rigid, and it is much thicker. That point I'm giving to the Air 2, which will hold up much better than the Air 1 that just crumbles in my hand. Now let's switch gears and look at the ports. Honestly, I'm not even going to talk about this too much because it's just so obvious. Believe it or not, Apple managed to give you 2 lightning ports on the Air 2. And on the Air 1, I mean, they tried, but they only managed to fit 1 port on here. That will also sadly go to this guy. Pretend I'm the webcam. Psych! The next thing is displays, and believe it or not, it's a key thing about a laptop because it's actually the thing that you're looking at when you're looking at a laptop. So it's gonna be a tough one. This one has a Retina display, and this one has a Retina display too. So because I'm a kind person, I will give that one to the Air. It's time to talk about the keyboards. All you have to do is listen. Ew. Now listen to this one. Aha, much better. Whoops. Oh. In my opinion, the Air 2 has a much nicer, more clicky keyboard as opposed to the spongy keyboard of the Air 1. So that point definitely goes to the Air 2. So I actually wonder how the speakers are going to perform because in the last test, the Air 1 won. On the Air 1, the speaker is here, and on the Air 2, the speaker grills are here. Let's listen to the Air 1 first. Yeah. Now let's hear the Air 2. So although the Air 2 can actually get louder, the Air 1 still sounds better to me. So let's talk performance. Well, this one's actually kind of obvious. I mean, the MacBook Air 2 is from 2020, so only like 3 years old. And this bad boy is from 2015, which is 8 years old. That was pretty quick. So guess what? Because these are laptops, they actually need a battery. So let's talk battery. Kind of funny thing, hahaha. This one is actually asking me to replace the battery. So I think that's a really bad sign. And this one is fine. It actually goes for like 2 days with 1 charge. So that's amazing. This one, not so bad. It dies if you unplug it, actually. So that one goes to that one. So next question is, how user-friendly are these computers? All I can say about this is that the Air 2 has a Touch ID button, which is pretty friendly. So I'm gonna give this point to the Air 2. Yeah, the Air 1 isn't really user-friendly. It kind of just is really mean to you sometimes. Let me show you. I am in a really difficult situation right now. I need your help. Come on, no. Yeah, to me, that is not user-friendly at all. We can talk about the trackpads. There's a small size difference in the trackpads. The Air 2 is slightly bigger. So I actually really like the Air 1's kind of plastic cover that is on top of the metal because it prevents any scratches on the trackpad itself. So that point is actually gonna go to the Air 1. Well guys, that wraps up this video, and as you can see, my school computer did win, so thumbs up to my school. And if you've made it this far, I would appreciate it if you'd like this video and subscribe and comment down below which one do you think is actually better.